What's going on, guys? This is Tito with All Day DFS, and I hope y'all guys are having a great day so far. I hope y'all guys had a great night. From the looks of it, I don't think too many people had a great night. From all the people that follow me and all the people that I chat with in the discords and the different discords that I'm in. It just looks like it was a bad night overall. But hopefully y'all guys went in a different direction. Some of y'all guys went in a different direction, select some different picks, and they hit for y'all. I hope y'all guys cashed in. Let me know down below how it went for you. Let me know if you cashed in. Let me know if you had a bum of the night. I definitely had a bum of the night, and a lot of people had a bum of the night. Carmelo Anthony, we're talking about you. Carmelo Anthony ruined a lot of people yesterday. Would have banked a lot of money if Carmelo Anthony came through. Guys, it looks like we missed out. Sometimes we think because one player is out that this player is the one that's going to step up, and it really wasn't. The play was really Russell Westbrook or Anthony Davis. They both went over their projections. Of course, you would have had to add somebody to them. You can't pick two players from the same team. But the play was Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis. I should have went with Russell Westbrook and paired him with other people like I did with Carmelo. Again, I didn't put all my eggs in one basket, but I had Melo in at least 3 different lines because, I just looked too sweet. 23 looks way too low. He hits that sometimes regularly with LeBron James in the lineup and him coming off the bench. And yesterday he was just a total dud. Didn't do nothing. I think he ended up with like 8 fantasy points. Like, really, 8 fantasy points. And the game even went into overtime, and he only had 8 fantasy points. He just played terrible, had some turnovers. Bad game for Melo. Melo is now on my permanent fade list. The only time I'm going to play Melo would be fourth quarter, second half, fourth quarter, because I know he gets those fourth quarter minutes. But damn, was he terrible, and damn did he mess up a lot of people. And I'm sorry, guys, about that one. I wasn't the only one. A lot of people was on that one, and they thought that he was going to hit. And guys, once again, I didn't have a good day yesterday. I had about a whole week that was good. I had some 5 for 5, 4 for 5 picks over the weekend. I did some really good picks. Just like you have awesome days, you have bad days. Now we've had 2 bad days in a row. And again, guys, I'm trying to help. I'm not a guru. I give you my picks, and y'all guys can do. Once I give you my pick, go and do the research on them. I spend hours doing research on these picks, and I try to give you the best things that I find. Obviously, I don't have time to go through every single game, because if I did, then this video wouldn't come out till like 7 o'clock at night. I literally spend hours trying to find these props, these full games picks or whatever. And so, I can only do so much. But if I was psychic, we would all be rich right now. All I can do is go by the numbers. Go by the numbers, go how their last few games. Because, again, remember, it's only the beginning of the season, so we only have 3 to 4 games to go off of. So this guy might have went over 3 straight times. But if you look at a 10-game span, maybe in 10 games, he doesn't go over again for another 5-6 games. So in 10 games, he's only hit 30% hit rate. All we got is 3 to 4 games to base it off of. Yeah, we can kind of try to go to last year, but last year, there was different players, different situations, whatever. I don't really count too much on last year. So again, guys, we only got 3 to 4 games to go off of. Of course, you got the good old gut. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't work. So I can only give you, what the numbers say, and if I agree with it, then I throw it up on here. Sometimes the numbers say, hey, well, this guy has had over 5.5 assists in 4 straight games, but then you go and you look at the matchup, and the team is allowing their second best team on assist allowed. So you're like, well, maybe he doesn't get there because it's not a good matchup for him. They don't allow assists like that. So if I see something like that, I'm not gonna throw it up on here because I don't want to give y'all guys, even though he's done it 3 straight games, I don't want to give y'all guys a bad matchup and he doesn't hit that number. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Some teams are dead last in defense, and you're going to get that number. Some teams are real good defensively, and just because this guy has gotten, over 5.5 assists in those 3 straight games, maybe he was going against teams that weren't good defensively. You never know. So you got to look at the matchups. You got to look at, of course, their previous games, the numbers, all that stuff. So I try to combine all that, throw it together with different websites. I subscribe to like 3 or 4 websites. I do all that. I don't get paid for these videos or nothing like that. So I do all that, and then I come up with, the props and all that stuff. So again, I'm not psychic. I'm going by the numbers. I had some guy comment. He's like, brother, your all your picks were off or something like that. Well, hey, why don't you give me some picks? Why don't you post some picks for us then? You know what I mean? We're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days. If you do this full time and if you do this every single day, trust me, you're going to lose. Obviously, we're trying to win more than we lose, but you're going to have days that I didn't have not one winner yesterday. Not one winner, guys. I didn't have nothing. Not even a $20 winner or $30. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. I had 2 winners in the morning, but that was on esports. You know, I was on CSGO. But NBA wise, I did not have one winner last night. You didn't see me post not one winner on my Twitter. I lost everything. Even the second half, the fourth quarter, I had one guy came through, one guy got injured, Jokic got injured. I think he would have made it, so that would have been a winner. Anyways, it was just it's been a rough two nights the last night. So let's get it back. We got a lot of games on the board. Let's get it back. I have about five to six picks for y'all today. Again, that's all the information that I can get before, you know, I don't want to make these videos too late. They say the best time to post these videos is between 3 and 5, and right now it's almost 3. And of course, if I wait too long to post these videos as well, the numbers go up. These PrizePicks raise the lines, you know, throughout the day they'll raise the line. So if we sit on a good pick and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting on it and I don't give it to y'all guys, by the time I give it to y'all, it's already went up. We've seen that in previous videos. So let's go ahead and start. My first pick I got on the board today is Desmond Bain over 13 points. And I hope they haven't bumped him up yet, because I know there was a lot of people picking him too. Alright, so he's still at 13. Alright, so he's gone over 13 all 3 games this season. His lowest point total this season has been 17. So he's 3 for 3, 100% hit rate. Remember, we're the hit squad. We got a 100% hit rate. We're going by the hit rates. I mean, what else can we do? We're going by what the numbers say. So on the props, you know. So over 13, Portland is 29th overall on defense and 23rd on points allowed. So when you combine all that, he's gone over 3 straight games. Portland is 29th in defense and 23rd in points allowed and 100% hit rate. What else do you get? I like Desmond Bain over 13 points a game. So Desmond Bain over 13 is the first pick I have for y'all guys. Next pick is right next to him, same game. I'm going right back at it, but it's not on points. I got him on fantasy score, Steven Adams. I really like this one. Alright. So I like Steven Adams for over 30 points. He has been crushing this number in the first 3 games. In his first 3 games this season, he has 38, 40, and 33. Again, Portland is 29th overall on defense. We just said that with the previous pick, and they're 21st versus centers. So I have him projected. Again, I get my projection. When I say I have him projected, I don't want you to think, again, I'm not trying to act like a guru that I'm sitting there and, you know, like a mad scientist with all these numbers. No. Like I said, I subscribe to a few sites. I take the combination of those sites. I also have some sheets that I subscribe to, combine everything, and then I kind of average it out. And if they all agree, pretty much all of them agree that he's going to go over, then I mean, I agree as well, of course, and he's been smashing the number. So I have him projected around 33 to 34 points. So I definitely like him for the over. Another one to look at, and this is 2 picks in one, which I'll do this sometimes for y'all, is his assist prop. Let me see here. I think he's at 2.5. Let's see if he's still at 2.5. Yeah, he's at 2.5 assists a game. So this one is not too much to talk about. Basically, he's 100% hit rate. He has had 5 and 6. Yeah, 5 and 6 in his first 3 games. Oh, 2, 5 and 6. I think I wrote that. Oh, I think I wrote that wrong. Anyways, he's had a 5 and 6 in his last 2 games. Let's just go to that. 5 and 6 in his last 2 games. He's at 2.5. Definitely like that. And I'll check it for y'all. Let me check it for y'all once I got y'all on here. Let's go check his. So we can be 100% sure, because I don't want to give y'all guys a bad. Yeah, so in his last 3 games, I'm sorry, I wrote the number wrong. His last 3 games, he has 3, 5, and 6. His last 3 games, 3, 5, and 6 assists. So he's 100% hit rate. You know, we're going hit squad, 100% hit rate. So I like him for the over and full game. I like him for the over and full game more because, of course, he gets blocks, steals, rebounds, whatever. You combine everything. I like him for the full game more. But 2.5, he's been getting over that 3, 5, and 6. So y'all guys pick whatever y'all like out of that, either full game or the assist prop, or run a line with both of them on there. But I mean, he's hit 100% on both of those, on the full game and on the assist prop. So I like them on both. Next, I got Mr. Anthony Edwards. Ant Edwards. 2.5 3-pointers. Oops. 2.5 3-pointers. So he's gone over 2.5 threes every game this season. Again, 100% hit rate. And he went over both games versus Milwaukee last year. So he's crushing the 2.5. He's gone over 2.5 all 3 games this season. He's gone over 2.5 versus Milwaukee last year on both games. Milwaukee, and this is what it matches up. When I get those numbers plus it matches up with what what that prop is. Milwaukee is 30th in 3-pointers allowed. So this looks good all across the board. He's gone over every single game this season. He's gone over both games last year versus Milwaukee, and Milwaukee is 30th on 3-pointers allowed. Bam, hit rate, 100% hit rate. I like it. 2.5 3-pointers. I like Anthony Edwards for over 2.5 3-pointers. All right, next I got Mr. Mckel Bridges. Where's he at? All right. So they got Mckel Bridges at 12.5 points, which is, they have him below what his line is. His line is actually 13.5. So when I seen this, like, this is really good, guys. Y'all need to jump on this because it'll probably move up. Guys, remember, a little bit of strategy here. Look for something early. If you can find 2 good plays early, lock them in. Lock them in. I know we always want to wait to the last second so we can see what the news is, blah, blah, blah. I mean, unless that player has some kind of, where he's questionable or something like that. If he doesn't have any kind of injury news about him, and it's a good number, lock it in, because PrizePicks will move it throughout the day. This might be at 13.5 by the time the game starts. When I looked at the line, it was at 13.5, and I seen here it's at 12.5. So this is a good one. This one's a gem right here. It looks like. So he's at 12.5. He's gone over 12.5 all 3 games this season. He's had 16, 21, and 14. 16, 21, and 14. 100% hit rate, and Sacramento is 30th overall on defense, and they're 28th on points allowed. Last season versus Sacramento, he went over two out of 3 games. So that's a 67% hit rate. So we got 100% hit rate this season, 67% hit rate last season, and it just looks like he's scoring more. He's more a part of the offense this season. So 12.5, I see him going over that. Like, the line should be 13.5. This is something that you need to jump on right now before it gets moved up. I like it. I like Mckel Bridges over 12.5 points. And the last one I got for y'all guys today, which is something that I've just doing a lot of research. I discovered I haven't seen nobody on this. I haven't seen nobody on, because throughout the pages, throughout the discords and all that stuff, you see what's popular. The only one that I see that's popular among everybody is Desmond Bain. I see a lot of people picking Desmond Bain. I don't see nobody on Steven Adams. I don't see nobody on Anthony Edwards threes. I don't see nobody on Bridges, and I don't see nobody on Robinson. So these guys, like I'm saying, I'm doing the best research that I can for y'all to discover these plays. So they got Duncan Robinson at 3 rebounds. So Duncan Robinson has gone over 3 rebounds in the first 3 games. He has 5, 5, and 6, and he's 100% hit rate. There's not too much else to say about that. I mean, they're going against Brooklyn. I can definitely see him getting 4. At the very least, I don't see him getting less than 3. But he's had 5, 5, and 6, so I don't see why he can't get 4 versus Brooklyn. Again, he's at 100% hit rate, 5, 5, and 6 his first 3 games, and they only have him at 3. I think 3 is a little bit too low. He should have been around 3.5, 4. So I think this is another one that you should jump on before it moves up. It might move up. But anyways, that's my picks for today, guys. I had 5 for y'all, and then the Steven Adams was like 2 picks in 1 because I said full game and the assist. So I got 6 picks for y'all today. Guys, let me know down below what y'all like. Let me know what y'all are looking at. Let me know what the props, the points. Another one that I've seen, I haven't seen it, but I've seen it in the research that I don't like it when something's really high. I know they're superstars and all that stuff, but I mean, of course, they just have one bad game, and I really don't go for these high numbers. But I've seen John Morant, he's hit this 100% hit rate. Oh, see, well, it should be at 25.5. They already bumped it up to 26.5. Like I say, PrizePicks bumps up the lines through the day. But he was at 25.5, and he's hit that every single time. Also, Brandon Ingram, what is he at? I think he was at 23.5. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. 23.5. He's hit that 100% this year as well. So guys, that's something to look into. That's, you know, extra. I'm not saying they're my picks or not saying they're locks. I'm not saying they're nothing, but they are 100% hit rate. Morant was at 25.5. I think he's still 100% hit rate at 26.5. And Ingram's also at 23.5. That's 100% hit rate. I was on Ingram's rebounds. He was at 5.5, but they bumped him up. He still looks good at 6, but it's a little bit more risky. So we would have to get 7 rebounds out of him to win that one. I'm not going to touch it, but at 5.5, it was looking good, but they bumped it up. So anyways, let me know down below what y'all guys like. If y'all guys are liking something, let me know. Let me know what y'all like. Let me know if y'all got any props, anybody that I missed, any full game people. What is it that y'all are liking today? And guys, I went ahead and started the new Discord. The link is down below. Again, this is a Discord so we can go in there and share our picks, help each other out. Like I said, there's a bunch of Discords out there. There's really super active ones that 24/7 active ones. I'm not saying this one's gonna be like that. This one's just a place to go hang out, chill, get some picks, share some knowledge, and that's what I made it for. I'm gonna be putting my breakdowns in there and why I picked the people that I pick, kind of like what I explain here, but I'm gonna put it in there so you can see it. Go ahead and hit the link and join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. It's down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And guys, I pray that we hit today. We've had 2 bad days in a row. I hope today it turns around for us and we get it back. Again, use these picks as something to finish your lines. Use these picks to do the research. Go ahead and see what I picked and go ahead and do the research. If you look at it and you like it, I like it, then it has to be a lock, right? We have to win. So go ahead and do your due diligence. Again, don't trust me if you don't want to. Like I said, the comments have been kind of funny, but I hope everybody hits tonight, and I'll check back in with y'all guys tomorrow. Let's get it.